Welcome to viewers. Here we will discuss about proportion. In the last class, we talked about ratio, how ratio can be used to calculate the share of profit in between two persons in a partnership business, how ratio can be used to factorize a quantity in two parts. Here we will discuss about proportion. Now, if say for example, four quantities A, B, C and D are in a relationship such that A is to B equal to C is to D, then we say that they are in proportion. Four quantities are said to be in proportion if ratio of the first is to second equal to ratio of the third is to fourth. Here second is called second proportion, C is called third proportion, D is called fourth proportion. Now when A, B, C and D are in proportion, we write symbolically it as A is to B proportional to C is to D. So this double colon is the symbol of proportion, or which is equivalent to equal symbol. Say for example, you take say for example 2, 4, 8 and 16 suppose. Now 2 is to 4 equal to 2 divided by 4 equal to half, right? Similarly 8 is to 16 equal to 8 divided by 16 equal to half. That means 2 is to 4 equal to 8 is to 16. A, B, C, D, they are in the relationship A is to B equal to C is to D. So symbolically we write that is 2 is to 4 is proportional to 8 is to 16, right? 8 is to 16. Take another example. Suppose 20, say for example 30, right, and 60 and 90 say. Now 20 is to 30, you see 20 divided by 30 equal to 2 divided by 3. 60 is to 90 means 60 divided by 90, 3 2 ja 3 3 ja, that means 20 is to 30 proportional to 60 is to 90, right? Now you see in a proportion the A is to B equal to C is to D, or we write it as A is to B proportional to C is to D. Here A and D are called extremes and B and C are called means. Now you see product of the means. What is the product of the means? B multiplied by C. And what is the product of extreme? A multiplied by D. So product of means equal to product of extremes. Just you cross multiply this. A by B equal to C by D. AD equal to BC, cross multiply. Product of the means equal to product of the extremes. So if you are given, say for example, three quantities 3, 6, 9, 27 suppose. Now whether they are in proportion, let's check. Product of the means 6 into 9 54. Product of the extremes 3 into 27, 3 7s are 21, 3 2s are 6 plus 81. 54 not equal to 81. That means these numbers are not in proportion. Product of means not equal to product of extremes. Or you can check like ratio of the first two, 3 by 6, 1 by 2, 9 by 27, this means 1 by 3. They are not equal. A by B not equal to C by D, so these numbers are not in proportion. So in a proportion, product of the means equal to product of the extremes. Now let's solve a few examples. Determine if the following quantities are in proportion. Now let's check. Now find the ratio of the first quantity. 15 is to 45 means 15 by 45. 15 ones are 15, 15 threes are 1 by 3. Then 40 is to 120 equal to 40 divided by 120. 4 ones are 4 threes are 1 by 3. That means 15 is to 45 equal to 40 is to 120, or symbolically we can write 15 is to 45 proportional to 40 is to 120. That means these numbers are in proportion. Now let's check this. 24 by 28 equal to 4 6 are 4 7 are 6 by 7. 36 by 48, 12 3 are 12, 4 are 3 by 4. Therefore 24 by 28 not equal to 36 by 48. Therefore 24, 28, 36 and 48 are not in proportion. Right? That means A by B is not equal to C by D. A by B not equal to C by A by B not equal to C by D. That is, they are not in proportion. Next, let's check this, whether true or false against each of the following cases. Write true or false, T and F. True or false in case of the following statements. Say for example, 16 is to 24 proportional to 20 is to 30. Now you find 16 by 24. 4 4s are 4 6 are 2 2s are 2 3s are, that means 2 by 3. Then 20 by 30 equal to 10 2s are 10 3s are. Therefore 16 by 24 equal to 20 by 30. So this statement is true. This is true. Right? Now let's check this. 21 by 6. 3 7s are 3 2s are 7 by 2. 35 by 10. 5 7s are 5 2s are equal to 7 by 2. Therefore 21 by 6 equal to 35 by 10. That means they are in proportion. So this is also true. Right? Now let's check this. 12 by 18. 6 2s are 6 3s are 2 by 3. 28 by 12. 4 7s are 4 3s are 7 by 3. That means 12 divided by 18 not equal to 28 by 12. So they are not in proportion. False. Here it says these numbers are in proportion, but we prove that A is to B is not equal to C is to D, so they are not in proportion. So this statement is false. Now let's check this. 0.9 by 0.36. If you multiply by 100, the numerator becomes 90. This becomes 36. Now both are divisible by say 9. 9 10s are 9 10s are 90. 9 4s are 36. 2 5s are 2 2s are 5 by 2. Then 10 by 4, this equal to 5 by 2. Therefore 0.9 by 0.36 equal to 10 by 4. A by B equal to C by D. So these numbers are in proportion. This is true. Now let's check this. 45 kilometers to 60 kilometers. 12 hours into 15 hours is to 15 hours. Are they in proportion? Now you see here the first two quantities are in the same unit and second two quantities are in the same unit, because we have already defined that we in a ratio we only compare quantities of the same kind. So A is to B. A is to B means 45 kilometer by 60 kilometer. Kilometer cancel each other. 45 by 60. 15 3 ja 15 4 ja 3 is to 4 or 3 by 4. Then 12 hours divided by 15 hours equal to 12 by 15. 3 4 ja 3 5 ja. That means 4 by 5. Now you see 3 by 4 not equal to 4 by 5. That means these quantities are not in proportion. So it is false. These quantities are not in proportion. Now let's solve this. Find the fourth proportion of the following. Now what is fourth proportion? We say if A by B equal to C by D, or A is to B proportional to C is to D, then D is called fourth proportion, C is called third proportion, B is called second proportion. Now you have to find D here. What is D here? So let's solve this. So let the fourth proportion is D, suppose D. Now therefore 10 is to 12 proportional to 35 is to D. If four quantities A, B, C, D are in proportion, we can write A is to B proportional to C is to D. Now we have to find D. So 10 by 12 equal to 35 by D. This means 10 into D equal to 35 into 12. So D equal to 35 into 12 divided by 10. So let's solve this. 5 2 ja 5 7 ja 2 6 ja 42. Therefore fourth proportion is 42. This is the answer. Now let this solve this. Question number B. So 5 is to 1 by 3 proportional to 4 by 4 and 2 by 7 is to D. We have to find D here. That means 5 divided by 1 by 3 equal to 4 and 2 by 7 divided by D. So we cross multiply this. 5 into D equal to 1 by 3 multiplied by 4 and 2 by 7. Now let's simplify this. 5D equal to 1 by 3 multiplied by 7 4 ja 20 plus 2 30 divided by 7. So this becomes 3 10 ja 30, 10 by 7. So 5D equal to 10 by 7. Let's divide both sides by 5. D equal to 10 by 7 divided by 5, or 10 by 7. This 5 2 ja. So answer is 2 by 7. D equal to fourth proportion is 2 by 7. D equal to 2 by 7. This is the answer. Now let's solve this. 80 rupees, 112 rupees, 2.5 kilogram, and fourth proportion is, what is D here? Now in case of question number C, rupees 80 divided by rupees 120, 112 equal to 80 divided by 112, right? So let's divide it by 4 here. 4 20 ja 4 2 ja 8, 4 8 ja 32, 2 10 ja 2 14 ja 2 5 ja 2 7 ja. That is, this is 5 by 7. Now 5 by 7 equal to 2.5 divided by D. Fourth proportion is D. So now let's solve this. 5 into D equal to 7 into 2.5. D equal to 7 into 2.5 divided by 5. So this becomes 7 to the 7 5 is 35, 3 over 7 to the 14 plus 3, 17 divided by 5. This becomes 5 3 is 15, 5 5 is 25. So fourth proportion is here 3.5. Answer is 3.5 kilogram. Because the third proportion and fourth proportion, they must be same unit, right? Third proportion is 2.5 kilogram, so fourth proportion must be 3.5 kilogram. Because in a ratio we only compare quantities of the same kind and in same unit. This is in kilogram, so this answer should be kilogram. 3.5 kilogram. Now let us discuss continued proportion. Continued proportion. If A, B and C are such that A by B equal to B by C, then we say that A, B and C are in continued proportion. Then A, B and C are in continued proportion. Continued proportion. Here also you can say product of means equal product of extremes. What is product of means? Product of means equal to B multiplied by B, B square. Product of extremes, A multiplied by C. Now we earlier discussed one thing, that product of means equal to product of extremes. So B square equal to AC. So if A, B and C are in continued proportion, then square of the mean is product of the extremes. Now let's say for example 2, 4 and 8. Now you see 2 is to 4 equal to 2 by 4 equal to half. 4 is to 8 equal to 4 by 8 equal to half. So 2 is to 4 is to 8 are in continued proportion. 2, 4 and 8 are in continued proportion. Right. Here you see square of the mean. 4 square. Here mean is 4. This is mean. Right. Square of the mean equal to 16. Product of extremes 2 multiplied by 8 equal to 16. So square of the mean equal to product of the extremes. Right. So if A, B and C are in continued proportion, then square of the mean equal to product of the extremes. Now let's check here. Say for example 4, 20 and say for example 100. Let's check whether they are in continued proportion. Here you see product of the square of the mean, 20 square equal to 20 into 20, 400. Product of extremes 4 into 100 equal to 400. So product square of the mean equal to product of the extremes. Therefore 4 is to 20 proportional to 20 is to 100. That means they are in continued proportion. That is 4, 20, 100 are in continued proportion. Right. Now let's solve a few examples on continued proportion. Are the following quantities are in proportion? Let's check this. 16 divided by 8 means 16 by 8 means 2 by 1 or 2. 8 divided by 4 equal to 2. Therefore 16 is to 8 proportional to 8 is to 4. That means they are in proportion. Or you can check another way. 8 square equal to 64. 16 into 4 equal to 64. Therefore 16, 8 and 4 are in proportion. right? They are in continued proportion. Similarly, let's check this. 2.4 ml divided by 3.6 ml, that means 2.424 by 36, multiplying both by 10. 12 2 ja 12 3 ja 2 by 3. Now 3.6 ml by 5.4 ml, that means 36 by 54. 9 4 ja 9, 6 ja 2 by 3. Therefore 2.4 ml is to 3.6 ml proportional to 3.6 ml is to 5.4 ml. They are in continued proportion, right? A is to B equal to B is to C. Now let's solve this. Find the mean proportion of 32 and 18. Mean proportion means you have to find B here. You are given A and C. You have to find B. In case of if A, B and C are in proportion, A is to B equal to B is to C, or B square equal to AC, product of the extremes equal to square of the mean. So let the mean proportion is B. Mean proportion is example B here. Now B square equal to square of the extremes, 32 into 18. So what is B? You have to find the square root of 32 into 18. Now let's do prime factorization. 32 to 16 ja, to 8 ja, to 4 ja, to 2 ja. 18 means to 9 ja, to 3 ja. Now we can write it like this. 2 how many times? 1 2 3 4 5 6. 2 into 2, 2 into 2, 2 into 2, 3 into 3. So square root of this 2, 2, 2 and 3. So answer is 8 is a 24. Right. So mean proportion is 24. Right. Find the third proportion of this. Solve this. What would be the third proportion of this? You have to find C here. A, B and C. If A, B and C are in proportion, A by B equal to B by C. Here C is called third proportion. Let the third proportion is C. So 3 gram divided by A by B, B means 4.5 gram, equal to B means 4.5 gram divided by C. Now C into 3 gram equal to 4.5 gram into 4.5 gram. So what is C? You see 4.5 gram into 4.5 gram, 3 gram. This gram cancel each other. Now 45 into 45, 5 5 is 25, 5 4 is 20. 20.25 gram divided by 3. Let's divide this. 3 6 is 21, 2 over 3 7 is 21, 3 5 is 6.75 gram. So the third proportion is 6.75 gram. Thank you for watching. We will discuss the properties of proportion in the next class. Bye bye.